If you are waiting for government to create jobs through mega infrastructure projects, here is the hard truth. That strategy is failing millions of South Africans. South Africa has accumulated massive national debt, most especially between 2009 and 2025. Because of this debt, government's ability to create meaningful jobs through mega infrastructure projects is extremely limited. Realistically, it could take government between 10 to 20 years to roll out mega infrastructure projects using its own money without borrowing. This is absolutely because debt repayment has become one of our major cost drivers in our national budget. To put it into perspective, 20% of our GDP goes towards servicing that debt on an annual basis. That is money that should be funding economic development and job creation. But instead, it goes to lenders. Now, here is what we don't talk about enough. The areas that are hardest hit by poverty and unemployment are former homelands provinces, mostly rural communities. Yet, these are the same areas that once survived through subsistence farming and local production. In my humble opinion, instead of waiting for government mega projects, national and provincial governments should revive the former homeland farming infrastructure, especially for subsistence and small-scale farming. I'm talking about simple things such as fenced agricultural fields, dipping tanks, sharing sheds, support for planting maize and vegetables, and importantly, regional agro-processing hubs to help farmers turn produce into income and jobs. I grew up in the former Transkei. Back then, few people had formal jobs, but subsistence farming made families self-sustainable. I am a testimony to that because my grandparents were subsistence farmers. That's how they raised me. If we can empower people to produce again, more especially in rural areas, we can fight poverty without waiting for government to save us. This is not nostalgia, it's economics. 28 million citizens that are on social welfare is not sustainable, people. Something will have to give at the end of the day. Would love to hear your views on the comment section about this. Sound Money Coach, making money simple. Out.